Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. I guess we'll just jump right in. We've been kind of moaning, and I kind of want to keep that in. Or actually, welcome back to WAGZ, the penis.
Penis.
Here we have the function, which is the show for the next hour. I'm done with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
What's up?
I'm very rejuvenated and rehyped for this podcast again because we finally have our audio situation set up. Which means we get
fucking blessed.
I know which means we get to have guests on. I've been wanting to have more guests.
Yeah, we can have 15 guests. Well, we can have like 8, I think, based on our setup.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to have it at the same time. If that's, I'm assuming that's what you meant, is 8 guests at the same time.
Yeah.
Seeing how chaotic 4 was.
No, I just meant in a row. Like we can only have up to 8 guests, and then we're never.
We can figure it out. But
all right, this is getting a little meta.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So first thing I wanted to talk about. Did you see Ken Bone? Ken Bone. He did some things.
I'm very scared.
No. You know, like the guy from like a few years ago.
I'm very scared of where to go.
Can I bone your mom? No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
That's what I thought you were going at. I was
That's
like,
not what I was going for.
like,
Sorry, everyone's ears.
I was like, is this a real person? I was
No,
like, I think
it is,
Ken Bone
yeah.
is a person.
Yeah, Ken Bone
But-
from the election like 2 years ago.
But I was like, he's gonna fucking get me.
No, he
And you
asked.
did, but
He asked about. He asked a question 4 years ago in the 2016 presidential
oh yeah,
debate.
Ken Bone. Yeah, no,
Yeah, Ken
I
Bone.
actually remember.
Red sweater guy. He's back in action. He's here again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were so concerned about because he was an undecided voter in 2016. They're like, "Who are you voting for this year?" And he's like, "I don't know. I'm not sure." And everyone's like, "Holy fuck!" And all of Twitter lost their shit because they're like, "Ken Bone doesn't know." I'm like, "Who fucking cares? It's Ken Bone." He actually ended up voting for Joe Jorgensen. Joe Jorgensen.
In the past election.
And this one.
Oh, this current one.
Yeah, Yo Jorgensen or
Oh.
whatever, or Joe Jorgensen. You have to be consistent.
No, I didn't know.
It's like
I didn't even
Julio
know
Jones.
that person was running for office.
Yeah, she's running for the Libertarian Party.
Oh, okay.
Running for president, as a matter of fact.
Go her.
Yeah. Anyway, she's crazy libertarian. She's like, you know,
I'm gonna shut the government down and never reopen it.
she's libertarian. Like, I don't think we should have borders whatsoever because it's kind of unconstitutional for you to tell people where they can and can't live. And I'm like, okay, hard. First of all, hard, but you know, I don't know.
That's
you know,
a
do your
pretty
thing.
bold statement.
I'm like, hey, do your thing. I actually don't know if that's true. That's what someone told me, and now I just tell people that whether or not it's true or not. I just think it's funny. But anyway, so Ken Bone is like back in the public eye, and everyone is like freaking out based on his you know, choice for president. I guess he is, you know, the voice of the people. But what I think is way more funny than that is, do you know what happened to Ken Bone after?
I mean, I know Ethan from H3 dressed up like him, and then they had him in a video, but no, I have no idea.
After Ken Bone blew up in 2016. People did some digging on his past, and apparently, he is quite active on Reddit, and specifically, he is active on pregnancy porn subreddits.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's like his thing. Like, he loves pregnancy porn, and he's like, and it's not like he's just viewing it. The thing is, they know that he was active on it because he's commenting. Like, he's a commenter. He's like constantly on.
Ken Bone like verified on Pornhub.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's like, so like you can't see what people view, but you can see what people comment on, and that's like where he spends most of his time. And so, and he just had all these like super weird things, and he became like this idol, like right before that happened, and that was all released, and everyone was just like, "Oh, you Ken Bone, come on, dude."
I think that adds to his meme stature.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason he blew up is
Yeah.
not because of the legitimacy of his political choice, but because of the meme.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I didn't even know that's what it was. I just remember I was like, there's just this fat dude with a red sweater who became a meme relating to one of the debates in 2016.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's it. I didn't know
Oh, there was more. Yeah. Which I still think is so fucked up. It's like, I don't know. to me, it's like, oh man, that sucks. That it's like he's not hurting anyone. He likes pregnancy porn. It's weird, sure, like pretty objectively, but like who cares? It's not like he's into anything illegal, or
That's
like,
true.
It's not like he beat his wife in 2001.
See, I was thinking this was
going to
go that they would be like, he's a registered sex offender.
Right,
but,
exactly.
But I was like,
it's not nearly that
that's
bad.
weird, but it's not that bad. You're right.
He's just a weird guy on the internet,
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird guys on the internet.
There's a lot of
and I was like, it's fucked up that got exposed, because everyone could have something like that. What if you went through a weird phase where you're just really into vor or whatever, You know what that is?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I'll be honest, I don't.
It's a category of porn, I think, where you eat the other person.
Yes.
entirely. Like, you don't eat them like one bit by bit. That's cannibalism. Very different.
How
Vor is like you eat the whole, you just consume the whole person. It's like an anime kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how
hentai
do people
kind of.
do that?
Yeah. Anyway,
Some DIY
I was like,
fantasy?
yeah. I'm like, it's kind of fucked up that that hurt him in his life. Just 'cause I'm like, it's his personal life. But also, don't use your personal account on Reddit for porn.
Oh, also, I've heard that, like, literally the whole thing is you try and make your profile on Reddit as obscure as possible. And that Greg told me that, like, whenever I first joined Reddit. And I don't know if it's because he's doing weird shit on there. Sorry, Greg. But he was just like, yeah, I'm not going to show you my profile on Reddit. And I was like, why? And he's just like, that's just not what you do on Reddit. He's like, none of my friends know each other's profile on Reddit, and like we don't follow each other. We follow the same subreddits, but like we don't.
That was the problem. This is actually what caused it. He had his own personal. Nobody knew who he was, and then he's like he tweeted out, "I'm doing an AMA. Here's my Reddit," and like whatever, and and so that's what got it. Like he exposed himself.
It's the kid photoshopping himself with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Kin Bone edition.
Anyway, yeah, so he got boned.
And you can bone my mom if that's the answer to that joke.
Anyway,
sorry, Dad.
I can bone your mom. Yeah.
Do you wanna answer the internet since I just have it up right here?
Sure. I just want to say all of that was fake. I just made all that up. That was just a setup for me to say I can bone your mom. No, it's not. It's not fake.
Yeah,
that
I
was real.
It wasn't, but I was like, is it?
Anyway,
we talked about it for
yeah.
8 minutes.
Yeah, let's
So I like this one. Would you rather your girlfriend get a notification every time you watch porn with a description? She'd get a description of the notification, or a notification of where you were at all times.
Okay. I have my location. Like, everyone has my location. Everyone on Snapchat. I don't care. Anyone can know where I am.
That's true. I guess.
So I think I would choose that one overall. It's like if I'm doing shady shit, then sure, I'm. I like to think that I'm pretty vanilla on my choices of pornography. So I don't think I would really be, exposed for anything. I'm not gonna be kin boned. I'm not gonna get kin boned.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be like, oh, he's into pregnancy porn.
I'd have to agree as well. Even though I don't share my location, I'd rather have my location out at all times, mainly because sometimes I've just done research, which sounds weird, but like whenever I was prepping for the indica flowers bit, I went through and I was just like, to do some just correct journalism, I'm just going to explore everything she's got out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was just in my room, just researching it, having the topics pulled up, but I was like, I don't know if that would be good if they're like, why is this girl that he knows?
Yeah.
Especially, it'd be different if they like knew him. Obviously, the situation probably has no idea who
right.
she is.
I can think of far more awkward situations that would come out of, porn viewing than where I am.
Oh, I'd agree.
Yeah, because it's like if I,
especially because I've made comparisons that I was like, hey, there are these three. I'm not gonna say it on here because I haven't said it to his face, but I was like, hey. There's like 2 porn stars that look like your mom. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But but I was like, it'd be weird if they know that now, because anytime they see that, that's all they're thinking is that Elliott thinks it looks like their mom.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Yeah, I think I'm going with location. My location is always on. Anyone can see my location. I don't care.
You and 2 other people have my location on Snap Maps, and
Oh.
that is it. So I guess it's a bigger deal for me, but
Mine is I am like just I don't care if you know where I am. I a little bit care if you know what I'm doing, I guess, but like
yeah, I guess it's different. Well, I guess you could also, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm concerned about you knowing where I am, then it's like
We probably shouldn't be at that level.
well, no, I just mean like I just, there's nothing that I want to do that I'm concerned if you know where if I'm like selling drugs in the hood, it's like I don't care if you know where I am,
Come pull up, buy a gram.
Right, exactly. There's like no location that I can think of that I'd be like that I couldn't either explain my way out of or have a reason for being there, It's like if I really can't think of a situation in which I'm at a location where I'm not just like, yeah, I'm just doing this. So,
Okay. I guess
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
my
Pretty
location's fine, whatever. Also, I feel like this question's old, It was before Snap Maps. I live
Maybe.
on Snap Maps too. I stalk people on Snap Maps all the time. People who are active on Snapchat, I love looking at where they are on Snap Maps. Just a warning to all my friends on Snapchat, I always know where you
This
are.
is concerning, being that you're one of the 3 people that have my.
Yeah, but you're not on Snapchat all that much. It only updates when you go on the app. So, like, people that are always on Snapchat, I'm like, hey, what are you doing here?
I feel like I check Snapchat enough though. But here's the thing.
No,
I'm
you're-
literally going to be here, downtown, or
At your parents'
my
house?
house.
Yeah.
Maybe Clay and Jack's.
You're like every like hour or like 2 hours, There's some people on there who are like constantly on, who I'm like not close with at all. So I'm just like, I always know where they are. I'm like, this must be their house because they're here a lot. I'm like, they may be at work right now. I'm a Snap Maps fiend.
Maybe at work with Oh, my mom's there too. This is weird.
I don't have a mom on Snapchat.
That was a joke about them having sex.
I know.
Sorry, Miss Stacy.
I know. I got it. I got the joke.
That's the clapback.
Okay.
You got a.
Hey, I can bone your mom. Got him.
Damn it.
Got him again. Oh, man.
I watched part of the VP debate last night, and I
didn't
already
watch
said
it.
this like to you like 20 minutes before we started this,
Uh-huh.
but it was just like, oh, look at this. This is civil compared to the last one, which I didn't really watch. I just saw clips. And then after a minute, I was like, this is so fucking boring. Why are we watching this? This is not, I don't want to watch this at all
Yeah.
because I'm not just into politics at all.
When the most interesting thing is there's a fly on Mike Pence's head, I was like, yeah, that probably wasn't very entertaining.
One thing that I know so many people are going to get so pissed at us with this, but I was talking with Connor and Blake last night, and we were talking about how everyone keeps shoving the importance to vote down your face or down your throat, and they were talking and they were just like, they're like, I don't really care about this. And I was like, yeah, I feel like that's the consensus of most of our friends. is
Yeah.
that so many people are like blowing this out of proportion, and they're just like, and the funny comment that Connor and Blake both made, where they were just like, yeah, I guess I'll vote for president since the only reason I'm going to vote is to legalize sports gambling in Louisiana. They're like, I guess if it's on the ballot and I'm already there, I might as well vote for president. So so they were just like, yeah, I think I just thought it was funny that that's the whole reason that they're
I'm there for sports gambling, but I guess I'll
They're
be
there for
president
that.
too. I was telling this to somebody, I don't know who this was, but I was basically like, I am trying to pass ML right now. I do not have time to research my president. Like, someone else please do that for me. My vote's a drop in the bucket. Whatever. I don't care. Everyone's gonna be like, oh no, your vote counts. I'm like, yeah, sure it does, but also my college graduation counts. So like, come on, prioritize.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, I as a person, as an individual, care less about that than graduating with good grades.
Yeah.
So, fuck all the haters. Sorry, I don't care about politics.
Yeah,
Maybe I will
That's
when
more
I'm out
my
of school.
thing. Is like with all this, I'm just like, hey, my strategy is I'm just gonna do the I'll just do the Warren Buffett strategy of just get hate for decades on decades, and then all of a sudden you're 80 and worth $100 billion, and
everyone loves you.
And then everyone loves you because now you're active. Because it's just like, oh, I can actually do stuff now because
He's just
people
so
know
sweet.
who I am,
He's
and
so
I
sweet
have
looking.
so much money.
Dude,
Him in the fucking Dolphins uniform looks so sick. I'm like an 80-year-old man in shoulder and just a football uniform. It's just hilarious.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just not concerned about it at this point. I'm like, I'll vote maybe. For Yo Jorgensen. Kidding. Ken Bones swayed me. He really did.
Well, I now know this episode is going to be called "I Ken Boned Your Mom." That's a fact.
I bone your mom?
Can I bone your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can bone your mom. Either way, we'll talk about this later.
That's a post-production decision.
But yeah.
Still got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
Do you wanna?
Dude, wait. Okay. Well,
How much music did you listen to that dropped
None.
on Friday? Okay.
None. I
Okay.
didn't listen to anything.
Oh, I still haven't listened to Tiller because I've still had. It sucks, but I guess it's for the mood that I'm in. I've listened to the Drake song with Tiller.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I heard that one too.
But
I heard the Drake song with 21 Savage and Metro,
yeah,
which is so sad that I'm just listening to Drake ones. It's just the most popular ones. It's not my fault.
it's not the best though. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Savage Mode 2 is absolutely. It's
Yeah, that
my
song was,
AOD.
like,
It is now
mid.
my AOD. It has.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It
Wow.
beat Detroit 2.
You really liked 7 Much 1 too. So
Yeah, I
Savage
did.
Mode
I liked
1, 2
Without
also.
Warning better, but this one was just like production from Metro, absolutely flawless,
Yeah.
like always.
Yeah.
I knew he'd show up, especially because other than producing for The Weeknd, the last thing Metro did, I would genuinely think was his album. Maybe a handful.
Was that last year?
Yeah, maybe a handful of songs. Other than that,
What was on Metro's? I don't even remember that album.
that was a Space Cadet with Gunna.
Oh yeah, that was a great album. I thought it was
Yeah.
a good album.
I thought it was
at
really
least.
good. Favorite, I think it's a meme, is a lesbian with a Young Thug. I fell in love with a lesbian.
Yeah.
I just think that's funny.
Yeah, I think.
And then Morgan Freeman narrating. Oh my
yeah,
god,
dude, so
The-
far.
nothing is better than just like the music cuts and Morgan Freeman starts talking. It's just Morgan Freeman talking a cappella.
You heard the 6ix9ine jab?
Yes,
That was awesome.
that's from what I'm talking about. It was
That
the
was
Snitches
so
and Rats
sick.
interlude.
That
and then
was so
you
sick.
just see it starts out where he talks and he's like, but a rat, and then a organ plays like in
Yeah.
a horror movie, and then he finishes this thing and he's just like, and a rat is a fucking rat. And
that
then
was
it just
so sick.
cuts into the next song, Snitches and Rats, and oh my god, you get goosebumps from the
Bruh.
transition to that, and then just 21 Savage and Young Nudie just fucking murder the track.
Dude, Young Nudie dropped a good album this year too.
I don't think that was this year, but that was
Definitely this because that was during quarantine. It's been a long year.
oh my god, that cannot be. from
Yeah,
this year.
dude.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it was during
I like
quarantine.
that one a lot. Is that
I remember
Oh.
laying in bed and I was just like, I'm so fucking bored, and then listening to Young Nudie's album.
the one with like blue cheese?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
dude,
like
that
that
thing
album a
was
lot.
so hard. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
like crazy hard.
Oh, are you thinking of Slimy Air?
Hmm?
Or is that? Hold up.
I'm thinking of his most recent. I don't know if he dropped an album beforehand.
That was Slimy Air was last year. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're right. 2020. Anyways, yeah. Blue cheese salad. This one.
Yes.
Yeah, this one was
yes.
really. It was
Anyways,
actually
yeah.
surprising. I'm gonna listen to this today. This is a really good album.
That was crazy.
But production flawless. It's no. I mean, 21 Savage is. It's impressed me seeing whenever he first came up. I
Yeah.
would not have thought that.
Me neither.
he
I
would've-
hated him in the beginning.
I was not a fan of him, and this is the biggest artist turnaround I've ever seen. Where I started out, I was like, I don't like 21 Savage, and now I obsess over him because
Yeah.
I think he's just.
I haven't even listened to Detroit too. Like I've listened to no music in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been rough. I also listened to Young Gravy's new album, and that shit was fucking great. Opening song of that album samples the Always Sunny theme song. It's called Always
that's
Saucy.
so
It's so
good.
sick.
Oh man. Always
So yeah, no,
saucy.
there's a bunch of good shit. I mean, West Side Gun dropped, but I don't know how much you listen to Griselda.
No, never.
But they're good, but you probably won't get to that.
I've listened to these 16 songs pretty much exclusively for the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, you haven't played any new music, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming you just haven't listened to any.
I have not. Like almost nothing. I mean, I've been
Did you
listening.
listen to Franchise?
Yeah, I've heard Franchise.
Okay.
I didn't even add it to that playlist. I've literally been listening to like lo-fi beats, and like that's it.
Coding
because-
Lo-Fi and Cowboy Bebop Lo-Fi, and then the specific Midnight City Lo-Fi by the whatever coffee Lo-Fi channel.
Not
Those
that
have
one.
Literally just been in my rotation.
Dude, okay, so I had a channel I'd always listen to, which was like a radio. It was this BGM radio, and it was like jazz. It was like morning bossa nova jazz, whatever. Had like the most relaxing background. I know every one of those songs now. it's like a 6-hour playlist, and I know every song.
Yeah, no, it's like it's not the one I listened to, the Midnight City one. It's only like 50 minutes, but it's still like I know each song now, and it's great. But at least it's better because it's lo-fi. Because it's not like when you know a song, you just like will sing the lyrics unintentionally.
Yeah,
So
no,
you
it's
can't
There's no
work.
lyrics to the jazz, but I find myself just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, we need to step up our game though for the new music because
I definitely do.
I actually don't know what's dropping this week, but
I'm getting a little stale on these, you know? Like, I can only listen to Having My Way so many times. I can only listen to Blind so many times. Dude, I've been bumping that song
Blind.
with DaBaby and Young Thug.
Oh, okay.
It's the song that I come in singing every single day.
Jesus.
But yeah, normally I'll like just kind of flip through Rap Life or whatever. Like, I'll just put on shuffle and listen to everything new. But like, bruh, I've been so bad about it recently.
Oh, YG also dropped an album. Need to listen to that, but
I feel like YG, I never seek him out, but he just always ends up like having songs that I listen to.
It's gonna be very interesting to see the fact that they both dropped. But Meg Thee Stallion dropped a song with Young Thug last Friday, and being that it was a week apart from Franchise, I think the movement of rap is going towards like very just distorted kind of grungy EDM electronic rap beats.
We'll see.
That just are lots of energy because that beat was very similar in vibe to Franchise's beat.
Yeah.
And seeing that those are being accepted well, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the whole wave that Travis Scott might try and create with Utopia, which I think is confirmed his next album name.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if that was.
He changed his like name on Instagram to Utopia from Astroworld.
I saw that. Someone's like, hey, can you buy me a house? And he's like, I'll save you a spot in Utopia. And I was like, that's hard. I don't know what that means, but that's hard.
With that, do you want to talk about the meals and the interesting move with that?
Yeah, dude. So I'd never even heard about the J Balvin one.
Neither did I. Well, so apparently the Travis Scott meal was the first time a celebrity had their own meal like that since Michael Jordan in the 90s. So they haven't done this shit in a long time.
Damn.
So, and seeing the way it was fucking received, because that shit, I mean, I never went to it,
Cactus
but
Jack sent me.
It's definitely been making me want McDonald's more recently.
Not me.
And
fuck that place.
you don't like McDonald's?
No,
McDiddy's?
I'm kidding. I love their ice cream, but I can't ever get some.
Well, that's first off, that's all the memes with the J Balvin one, because they're just J Balvin's is an Oreo McFlurry, and people are like, there's no fucking way that every McFlurry machine in the country is gonna work.
Oh
No
my
way.
god, dude.
But it's interesting to see that because with the J Balvin thing, first off, I'm hoping this means that more people will know who J Balvin is, because
Wait, they're doing another one?
no, like
Is this a real thing?
the J Balvin meal is a real thing.
With McDonald's?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing, is like the Travis Scott one was so successful that it's not only that, but it's that other artist obviously wanted. J Balvin saw that it worked with Travis Scott, so he's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And I'm thinking that this is going to be kind of like an interesting future thing for fast food.
Yeah.
As they're going to start seeing a lot of brand collabs
Yeah.
for specific meals, because McDonald's saw a huge fucking increase in sales. So
That's crazy.
I'm not going to be surprised if every other fucking fast food restaurant follows.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, fucking Cane's is about to. Todd Graves, he was at Sway Lee's house.
Yeah, he wouldn't even sway. He was at the studio that he was recording at.
Dude, okay, yeah, Todd Graves is in a great position to do that kind of shit.
Well, I don't think he's going to do that, because if Cane's hasn't changed their menu at all, like McDonald's is always adding new
Might make
things.
new cups or something.
Maybe. Because I mean, I'm straight up talking like new meal. Like,
Yeah, right.
Like McDonald's is always doing
it's-
that, and Burger
it's
King is doing that, but like
3.5 pieces.
but
4.5.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't see Cane's doing that. But yeah, no, it is insane that Todd Graves is like friends with all these people.
Yeah.
I'm wondering like, how do you go about networking to get to that?
Why? Why now?
I mean,
He's succeeding so well. Like, what made him go, maybe this will be exponential growth? I mean, maybe it is, but this is, I feel like, the strangest. I feel like he would have done this earlier.
Well, I guess
something.
it's different because I'm realizing it may be a way to push Cane's in parts where it's not.
Maybe.
Because Cane's isn't
That's
everywhere.
true.
Like,
That is true.
They didn't have a single one in North Carolina
Yeah.
when I was there, which was sad.
He's been in California a lot, so this might be
Well,
his
they're in
California.
LA. That's
Yeah.
literally why so many famous people know about it. Is
Yeah.
Because But the other thing is, I was like, there's no way that people everywhere else are as obsessed with Canes as people from Louisiana, especially Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
But no, apparently, like Post Malone fucking loves Canes, and he talks about it. He's talked about it a lot.
That's funny.
Like he used to pay some dude to like go fucking 45 minutes across LA so he didn't have to wait in line, or he just pays so much money because I don't think they're on DoorDash or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
they're on Postmates.
oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, well then he's probably just used Postmates.
But
now,
fuck Postmates.
Uh,
All homies hate Postmates. Shout
that,
out later.
That's just crazy. I'm interested to see where it just plays out with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just find it to be a strange strategy. Okay. By the way, hey, I bought a motorcycle.
Yeah, that was nothing was more entertaining than last Thursday. I'm hammered because
I haven't heard the story.
Connor and I were just like, we're getting drunk tonight, and it was like October 1st, so we were like, I guess we're doing Not Sober October. So yeah, we're doing Not Sober October.
Oh, let's talk about that right after.
We're probably not going to go as hard as we did last year because that was pretty rough, and I'm doing too much and adulting too much to where I can't just come home from class at 9 in the morning and pour myself a glass of wine and just start drinking just for the sake of putting on points and just getting hammered. I'm pretty sure I would drink almost a bottle of wine a night just to try and put points on the board. But anyway, Thursday night we're watching I think we're watching a game. I forget who was playing last Thursday, but I just see a white Mustang go and park in our front yard, like just not even like slowly, like they just go off the road and park in our front yard. And I was like, that's weird. Okay, who is this? And then I see a truck behind it with a trailer, and we're like, what is happening? And then I was like, wait, is that? And because I see a motorcycle in the back, and I walk out. Then our friend Juan gets out of the car, out of the Mustang, and then I'm just like, I was like, and then you were just like, oh yeah, I'm hammered. By the way, I bought a motorcycle. And we're like, yeah, we know. It's being dropped off right now. So that was fun. So yeah, you bought a motorcycle.
Yeah. So for my end of the story, Juan texted me. He's like, hey, you still want a motorcycle? I'm like, yes. I was fucked up because me and Lily have been drinking all day. And we go into this bar. So we started off the day.
You went to the Black Duck Bar. I want you to talk about that.
Have you ever been there?
No, but I kept saying, hey, we need to go there. And then you Lily put it on her story. And I was like, motherfucker.
I didn't even know you had talked about it because I didn't recognize the name at all. I'd never even heard. So we went to.
I'd never heard of it either, but they were like, hey, it's the largest selection of rum in the state of Louisiana. I was like, fuck yeah.
Oh, dude, I literally never heard of this. Okay, so maybe. Okay, I very vaguely recollect you saying that, but it was not what I thought it would be. I thought that was going to be like a real bar. This is like the upstairs of a restaurant.
Yeah, the Palace Cafe, I think is what it is.
Yeah, so I had never heard of the Palace Cafe at all. I've been up and down Canal a lot, and I've gone to a bunch of restaurants there. But I guess, I don't know. There's just so many. I just sometimes like, I guess I just hadn't remembered it. I see it. I'm like, oh, this place looks good. So we go in, and it's nice as fuck. It's been there for forever. So I'm like, how the fuck did I not know about this? And so we eat lunch. First of all, the lunch we ate, me and Lily, every bite we took, we're like, holy fuck, this is so goddamn good. I just had eggs. Huh?
What'd you get?
I got an omelet, and she got
oh, so I got breakfast food. And
yeah. It was like probably 12 or something, but this was our first meal.
So breakfast for you.
Yeah, breakfast. And she got chicken and waffles. But it was like, it's like you can get chicken and waffles anywhere. But I've never had chicken and waffles like that good. It was like, oh my god, I don't know. I cannot describe it. It was just so fucking good. Maybe they just pump THC in the air so everything tastes better or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, incredible food. So we finish up and we're like, all right, well, time to drink. So we go up to the bar, which is the Black Duck Bar at the top, and the bartender's name is Andrew. He's been there for like, I think he said like 6 years or something like that. But he is the bartender. Like, he's the guy there. He's there every day. And he's like amazing apparently. Everyone was talking about while we were like downstairs. We're like, we gotta go meet Andrew. So we're talking to him and
shout out Andrew.
Yeah, shout out Andrew. So we ended up staying there for like an hour and a half just talking about like the death of like the family and like how phones are taking over. I don't know.
Oh, gee.
Really weird. The conversation kind of spiraled. We were talking about sports in the beginning. It was like very normal. Anyway,
You
but
know, sports,
so
death of the family,
yeah,
and smartphones.
it was
It's the same
crazy.
thing. It's the same thing.
So, anyway, so we get up there and we both got a flight of so it's like a tour. It's what it's called, like the tour of whatever.
Mhm.
So I got a tour of the mojito. She got a tour of the margarita. So you get 3 different kinds of margarita or mojito, or they also do rum and some other one. And so
Surprised she got a margarita because I told her about that place, and if they had that,
she
large
didn't
of a
remember.
rum
Neither of us
selection-
even remembered this place at all. Like,
Okay. Well, that's why I didn't bring it up when we went to New Orleans because
Yeah.
it completely slipped my mind.
yeah, but neither of us like even remotely remembered about it.
Continue.
But yeah, so we were gonna do the rum. He told us it was a rum bar, but
yeah,
we were
so-
planning to stay longer, but we ended up leaving. So we both got those. So you get 3 drinks, and so we're already hammered walking out of there. And he's like, "Y'all want a roadie?" And we're like, "Of course we want a roadie. Yes, we want a roadie." And so we both get a couple of beers, and then so that was like by 1 we're hammered, and then by like the time that he asked. That was all just to say, I love this place. We need to go back.
I do want to go back. So we'll
Totally. I forgot I was telling a story about the motorcycle.
Yes,
Um,
you led back into it perfectly.
Yeah. It was okay. All those drinks, by the way, were fucking amazing. It was crazy. This place, I'm just throwing money at. Every time I go, throwing money at him.
Did you only get mojitos or?
Yeah, I got 3 mojitos and then I got.
Was it wait when they say it's a tour? So is it like? Did you just get the same mojito with 3
No.
different rums?
No, so you get he does like weird ones. So the first one is a regular. It's like a classic mojito. The second one was a, I think blueberry mash kind of mojito or something like that.
Okay.
And the third one was, I think a strawberry mojito or something like that. I don't know.
Strawberry
They're
mojito
all
sounds
just like
good.
different flavors, but the margaritas were super fucking cool. So it was like a regular margarita, and then I think a strawberry margarita with sugar on the rim, and then there was a as he called it, like a Cajun margarita, which was like hot as fuck. It was like super spicy, spicier than like a Bloody Mary, with Tony's on the rim.
Oh jeez.
It wasn't Tony's, but it was like saltless Tony's basically. It was spicy.
So it's crab boil.
Yes, it was basically just crab boil on the rim, but it was really good. It was fun. Anyway.
Motorcycle.
Yeah. Yes. Motorcycle. So anyway, I'm hammered. Juan goes, "You want to buy a motorcycle?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking want to buy a motorcycle." So I bought it. And then,
What kind of motorcycle is it? I know it's a cruiser, but
it is a Xingyu XY 150. I don't know.
never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll buy it. It's a little fucked up right now. That's okay.
It's no
I
battery.
probably spent more money than it's worth, but it was delivered to me, so like that's worth an infinite amount of money.
I'm just confused on the upsell because he bought them for 50,
Yeah.
so he pocketed a lot with that.
So
Well, I thought
That's
he
an
offered
insanely
it to,
cheap
I thought-
price.
No, you're right, but I thought he offered it to you for like 100.
huh? No, he never offered it to me before now. I asked him whenever he
Okay.
bought it. I'm like, "Hey, I'll buy one off you," and he's like, "I don't have any extra ones," and I was like, "Okay," because I think he was gonna give that one to someone else. So but I was like, to me, I'm like, the value's still there. I didn't have to go anywhere to pick it up. It got delivered to my house. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. At worst, it's a $300 art piece, you know.
That's true.
So
You get more use out of that.
yeah. Anywho, but yeah. So and also to TK, our finest listener. No, it was not $50.
He is actually our finest listener. I will
Yeah.
say that.
Finest isn't most attractive.
That too.
I love that guy. Anyway, also it makes me. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. I was just we talked about him in a previous episode, and I'm like, oh, you probably listened to that, and you know,
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
that's just funny.
What else should we? Where should we start? Because
The fucking 15th hurricane this season.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah, we got
Just
another
annoying
hurricane.
at this point.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, okay. To be fair, we've been pretty lucky with the rest of them, where we have hardly gotten hit. Like Baton Rouge has hardly gotten hit.
Yeah, to be
by
fair, Baton Rouge
anything.
hasn't gotten hit by a hurricane significantly since like Gustav.
Yeah.
Which
It's
was
like
2009.
Yeah, and
so-
we've had 4 of them coming our way this season. You know, we had the 1-2 punch of Andrew, or not Andrew. No, it was
some
some bitch. Yeah, basically some little bitch boy, and then
Now it's a Greek fella.
yeah, and then I guess it was Laura.
Yeah, well,
Laura?
first off, you know it's bad whenever they ran out of the alphabet
Yeah.
because we've had that many. They had to use the start on the Greek alphabet, and we're on Delta. This is
Right.
fucking the D.
There's 4 of them. Yeah.
So what the fuck?
So anyway, yeah, there was the 1-2 punch of those two, whatever, in the beginning of the year. Then there was Laura, right?
Yeah, Laura's the one that fucked up Lake Charles.
Yeah, and then there's Laura that fucked up Lake Charles, and then now this one. And we got lucky with the rest of them, but this one is fucking barreling down on us. So, I think Lake Charles is a mandatory evacuation because they're like, yeah, we can't handle that. That I-10 bridge. I mean, this is God saying, tear that shit down.
Yeah. No, part of me wants them to like. Worst comes to, can somebody do a shitty? This sounds horrible, so I'm sorry in advance. But it's like, can somebody do like a horrible bad job of like a terrorist attack where no one gets hurt, but they just bomb the bridge?
Yes.
Can somebody just blow up the bridge to where they have to build a new one?
Right.
Can somebody just take one for the team and commit a crime and blow up a bridge?
That would
just to do that.
Please, somebody.
Or I was
don't
gonna
hurt
be like,
anybody though.
I was like, maybe because at first I was gonna be like, do a riot, but then I was like, oh, people are gonna get hurt. I don't want people to get hurt. But so yeah, somebody just blow up the bridge. Just
definitely agree. Just someone blow up the bridge at like night, or just like during a hurricane or something.
Or just
that's the perfect cover.
Wait, that's what they're doing. They're evacuating everyone so they can blow up the bridge.
Yeah, while the hurricane's in and like all the cameras can't really see too much, they just blow it up.
Oh, it's the hurricane.
The hurricane blew it down.
Why is there explosive debris?
Well,
it was a tornado too.
Well, the hurricane picked up some explosives. Explosive flew in, blew up the bridge. It happens.
Yeah, no, that's actually what it is. That bridge needs to fucking go.
Yeah. I know we already talked about it, but I talked about it again today. 6.6 out of 100 is its rating.
Insane. That's so bad.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I was like, I
horrible.
think the bridge that was in like San Francisco that like fucking blew in the wind.
Yeah.
And was like
It was way higher. It
up
was like
and down
70.
Was obviously a way better bridge. But before I forget, so my brother was complaining that he needed something to stay awake, and obviously energy drinks aren't the most healthy way of doing it. So he was like, I need to start drinking coffee because coffee is like the healthiest source of caffeine. And the thing that was funny is, so my mom bought him a coffee pot, and he bought some coffee, and he was like, yeah, I knew it'd be fast, but I didn't realize it'd be that fast. And we were like, what are you talking about? And he goes, so I put the filter in, I poured the coffee grounds in, and I just poured the water over it, and it just started falling out before I could even get. And we're like, Joe, that's not where you put the water. You poured it. There's a spot in the back where you pour the water there, and it sucks it up and heats it up to let it drip in. Because he was just like, yeah, I was just drinking hot water. I was just drinking water with grounds in it.
Ew. Did he put a filter in?
Yeah, but it was still the fact that he
that
poured
just
the
was
water on
water.
top. I was like, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
He still doesn't like coffee now, but I was like, yeah, there's a reason you don't like it the first time you tried it.
Yeah.
You didn't make coffee. You just drank water with coffee grounds in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good at all. That's very funny.
I thought that was funny.
Oh shit.
What else is on here?
Oh man.
So,
how does he feel about it now? Is he coming around, or is he?
No,
Oh.
but I mean, he's still gonna do it because he needs it. So I get it. But,
Yeah.
But also, we were just like, Joe, stop drinking it black. If you don't like it black,
Yeah.
don't drink black coffee. I don't drink black coffee.
Put some sugar in
unless
it.
I have to.
Yeah.
Well, I like it cut with like milk more than I like it with sugar. I don't like sweet coffee.
Yeah. I've been drinking it black only because out of utility, because I don't feel like putting other stuff in it, like at the office. But
I guess that's different when you're at the office. But
yeah.
so I've talked about this before, but after we talked to Cora, which by the way, that episode will be dropping the same day as this one.
Oh.
So if you haven't listened to that, go listen to that.
One little interjection. There were so many times during that whole recording that I was just like, "Fuck! Did I say fuck? Wait, fuck!" I was like so nervous that we're supposed to be a little PG because.
Well, I didn't want to because at first I kind of got mad because I was like, "This is our fucking podcast. I don't want to change myself for our podcast."
I didn't mind. Yeah, it was whatever.
Well, luckily it was
Cora.
her talking most of the time, so I didn't have to.
Yeah.
It's not like I was censoring myself that much because I wasn't really talking. I
Yeah.
was just facilitating.
I didn't mind
conversation.
for her episode because I'm like, whatever. I'll not say the F word. I'll say friggin' or something. I don't know. Freaking. And then I wanted to talk. I so wanted to talk about the what we said in the previous episode where it was like I want one of the circle paintings, except it's the wet ass pussy and there's just pussies everywhere, just
Yes,
dripping
that's
onto.
what I thought. I didn't
Megan
know
Thee
what you were
Stallion
saying
and,
at first, and then I remembered halfway through the episode. But
yeah.
anyway, after talking to her thing about her bar for her gallery, go listen to the episode. Episode 12.
Dude, that's gonna be sick.
It further proves my idea that I really think you could have a successful college bar that was, I don't know what I'd call it, but it's basically a TikTok bar. So you have all the walls that the different sections are, like she said, they're super cute to where it's a good Instagram picture background. Yeah. And the only music you play is TikTok songs. So
it would kill.
Everyone's going to be there posting it everywhere because they're going to be making TikToks and dancing to it. And they're going to want to go and film TikToks there. They're going to want to go. Everyone knows the song. So obviously it's going to be a good vibe to like dance and sing to. So you're not going to have to worry about not knowing the music. And because TikTok songs vary so much, there's going to be a song for everyone because there are so many different genres. And I just think people would start to go for the meme or because they love TikTok, and then it would just become a successful bar. Yeah,
I think that would kill. I would go.
Like, I think
I love TikTok songs.
That, and I do it to where all the stuff is mirrored on the back.
Yeah, dude.
Well, no, not that, because that's only for mirror selfies. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
And all the stuff in the bathrooms will be. I mean, Soji does something super smart to where they have their logo reversed on the back of a cute little print. Or like painting on the wall in their bathroom because they know girls take so many mirror selfies. Damn. So what they do is they do that so that on the mirror selfie it's correct whenever they take.
That's
the picture.
Fire. That's a great idea.
So to make it super Instagrammable, which as you know, every girl who goes to Soji posts a picture in the bathroom.
Every single one.
So smart branding, marketing for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
think you should partner up with Cora and y'all will just build a bar, but also a gallery. It's a gallery bar.
No, because it's gonna be her wanting to sell her paintings. This will be
yeah, but it's
else.
both. It becomes both. She doesn't know it, but it's good. I don't know.
Pardon me. I'll just buy one of the. Nah, Tigerland's still too.
That's a horrible place for this sort of thing.
Yeah,
I think.
Too. I was gonna say like the Rev, but the Rev is obviously doing well with this thing.
You have to buy like.
I don't know where you put it. It'd have to be
like
near
bump
campus.
Steers.
You probably get.
It's a little too far though.
Maybe Dead Poet. I don't know.
Dead Poet would probably be the only place you could do.
Yeah.
Or like if Bogey's if they commit tax fraud again or something like that.
I'd have to.
Bogey's would be expensive. I feel like Dead Poet's really expensive, and that's why nothing can stay there.
Well,
is Dead Poet closed?
I have no idea.
I hope so. The place sucks.
Let's see. Oh yeah, SNL sucks now.
Rip SNL.
Like it really does. Like. It wasn't funny since since Andy Samberg and them left, like that whole crew, they basically all went on. Also, Kenan Thompson just needs to stop. He's been there for like almost fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
This is a stepping stone into a serious acting career. We get it that you're funny, but like if you obviously can't do anything better than here, what are you doing? So there's that. But the one episode I watched from the new season, it premiered last Saturday, and the opening one was, of course, the presidential debate.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. But it was just the fact that they just shoved their politics and their agenda down your throat, and it's so annoying. It's like cool that you have this, but it's not funny. First off, there was one time that I laughed, and it was whenever Chris Rock in his monologue was talking about how they had to take precautions, and he was like, I haven't had this much stuff up my nose since I shared a dressing room with Chris Farley. Cocaine joke. It was funny. That was the only time I laughed for the entire fucking episode. Because it was so politically based, and they were just like, hey, this is what we think, and we're going to shove it down your throat in something that's not funny.
I feel like...
it. And like, literally, no joke, there was 2 skits that weren't politically based.
I don't know about the previous elections, but I feel like it's always that way.
Well, first of all, they've always done politics because it's fun and easy to rip. But it's like, this is old. They have beat it so much over the past few years, and they've only made it more. And just, it's like, we get it. You don't like Trump. You don't have to do it half the skits out of every episode. It's like, there's only so much that you can do to make it funny.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. The only thing I know about SNL of late is Jim Carrey's on it, and I was like, Pog.
Yeah, just to be Joe Biden. That was it.
Yeah.
And I mean, because I mean, they've always done politics, but they've always done like, I guess every aspect, and they've like covered everything. And this is just like Orange Man bad, but we're gonna tell you that every episode, and it's literally.
I think that'd be funnier if all they said was Orange Man bad.
Okay, that would be funny. Orange Man bad in itself is hilarious.
I would laugh at it. I'd be like, that is comedy gold.
I just mean like, they might as well just change themselves to We Hate Trump Nightlife, because that's the point of the show.
Did you see the fucking what was his name?
And also, okay, I take that back. Here's the other thing. Politics, they used to at least be funny.
Yeah.
Now it's just it's because of the fact that they just keep using the same shit and they keep going after the same points.
Yeah, it was
how they hate him.
How
he's Orange Man bad. That it's just like just do something different. It might be funny if you mix it up.
Who was the late night host? Colbert. Okay,
Yeah,
Colbert
also hates him too, and Colbert is not funny since he's been on a show.
Colbert actually had an interview with someone, where he talked about that, how like every night he does the same routine. He's like, I hate it. He's like, I hate talking about Trump. He's like, I don't care that much. He's like,
I know, because that's how he was on the Colbert Report. It wasn't until he got Late Night with Stephen Colbert that he had to do that because. And
he's like, he's like, it produces the most views. He's like, I don't, it's what does the best for the show. So he's like, I'll keep doing it. But he's like, it is not funny to me anymore. I'm like, damn, dude, that sucks.
That's rough. Damn.
But yeah, I don't know. It produces content. It's literally, I mean, this whole election is the biggest entertainment thing that America has. So it's producing a shitload of money. So whatever.
It's just annoying.
More power to him, I guess. You know, I won't watch it.
On the other end of the comedy spectrum, though, watched it again last night. But South Park's pandemic special.
Oh,
holy!
Cliff was saying that's hilarious.
He watched it?
Yeah, he said it was very funny.
Oh my god. Are you planning on watching it, or am I allowed to do spoilers?
You can spoil it, I guess. I don't think South Park really you can spoil.
So,
it's like you don't watch it for the storyline.
So the thing that was funny is in 45 minutes, they managed to touch on every touchy political subject that has happened this year, and it was really funny. So, spoiler alert, skip ahead if you want to watch it, go watch it and then come back. But so basically Randy he feels bad that everyone's going through tough times, so he calls everyone to the town square. And basically it's like, all right, I know money has been rough. I started my own small business selling weed. And profits have been up 400%. And I've been making a fuckload of money. And he kind of rubbed it in his face. And he's like, so I want to give money back. So I'm doing a pandemic special where it's its own strain of weed. And there's like a certain deal that's going on. Anyway, it gets to the point to where they find out that there's that the coronavirus goes back to a bat in Wuhan.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy has a flashback from whenever. So in the previous season, Randy went to China to sell weed, but he got arrested because drugs are so illegal in China.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way he got out is because he slandered Disney. So Mickey Mouse came in and pulled some strings. He had to like murder Winnie the Pooh to get on their good side. But anyway, then he goes on some party bender with Mickey Mouse in China. And basically when they're really fucked up, Mickey tells him to fuck a bat. So he fucks a bat. And so Randy basically calls the coronavirus.
Oh my God.
At first, then they were like, it's not a bat, thank God. And then they're like, it's an animal called a pangolin. Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then Mickey Mouse, it cuts to another flashback. And Mickey was just like, I didn't know you could fuck a bat like that. And he's like, if you can fuck a bat, I think you can handle a pangolin. So then it just cuts to him fucking another random animal with Mickey Mouse.
Pangolin, I believe.
Pangolin, that's what it is, yeah. Anyway, so cut to that. Then they were talking about how the teachers weren't comfortable going back to school, but the kids wanted to go. So they were like, okay, they were like, then how are we going to do school now? And they were just like, oh, well, there's this new class of people that will work for anything since they just lost all their jobs. And then it cuts to the fact that because the South Park Police Department got defunded, they're now the teachers in the elementary school. And anyway, Cartman and Kyle get in a fight, and they shoot the one black kid that had nothing to do with the fight, and they took him to the hospital, and they quarantined the kids at the school for 2 weeks because they were like, Token got sent to the hospital due to COVID, so they had to quarantine them for 2 weeks. They're like, we saw you shoot him, and he's like, yes, due to COVID. They're like, the whole reason we're here is because of COVID, and so it's COVID related.
Oh my god, dude.
So then they did that. They broke out. To cure the coronavirus, Randy started coming in all his weed because that was the best way of getting his DNA to everyone. But then everyone started getting mustaches, and they started freaking out, and they started rioting. And the mayor of South Park called the police and was like, "Hey, why is this happening?" And they were just like, "Hey, us teachers have been underfunded. It'd be different if we had all of the resources that we need to effectively teach the kids or whatever." And she was just like, "Well, I can't have these teachers underfunded," and sign an executive order. And then the next scene is just them in literal tanks and like straight up. Every police officer is either in a tank or on a motorcycle with a flamethrower, and they just see like Kenny, and they just. No joke, Kenny gets shot like 1,000 times in the street, and they just go all military police, and it was fucking hilarious. It was.
Well, that was a crisp synopsis.
But yeah, no, it was the fact that they touched on like every sensitive thing that was just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my eyes. Yeah, dude, they're. I feel like South Park has managed to stay relevant for so goddamn long.
Yeah. It's because they do that. It's because they are not afraid to touch on political subjects.
Yeah. They do it so well. Tactfully, you know.
The thing that was funny though is that it cuts back to the fact that they were just like, why isn't Mr. Garrison basically becomes Donald Trump? Like he runs for president to get rid of Mexicans, and once he becomes president, he like paints his face orange and gets the blonde hairstyle. And anyway, they were just like, "Hey, can you help us out, stop the spread of COVID?" And he's like, "I'm not going to do that." And they were like, "Why?" And he was just like, "When I took this office, I promised to get rid of all the Mexicans, and I've been doing a bad job. But since this virus happened, it's been killing a lot of Mexicans."
Oh my god!
And they were just like, "Yeah, it kills more than Mexican people." And he's just like my balls, and then just hangs up or whatever. So that was interesting, but yeah.
Okay, one thing I actually want to ask you about that I forgot about, jerseys.
Yes, I was gonna actually outro with that if you wanted to talk about some other stuff.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about all that.
Oh man, Halloween just around the corner. I still don't know what I'm wearing, and it matters a lot.
So I kind of want to keep my main one that I just told you. I was going to keep it a secret, but I suck at keeping secrets, so I wanted to tell you all because I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking about backups, just since you said we're going to do multiple ones.
Yeah.
So I want to think of that. So that's why I was thinking of we could probably get all of the guy friends, and we just go as Smash characters. I think that would be
I think it'd be hilarious.
Sick. I don't know who I'd be, though.
I think it'd be easier to do like Mario Kart characters or like any Mario characters.
Because Mario isn't that now. It's not that new.
That's true.
So that's why I was like with Smash, I was like you could is it Mario, and you could have like the yellow cape or whatever.
Yeah.
You could add stuff to it to where it'd be funny, and it would also make more sense to where if it wasn't just Mario characters, it was like
about to be Minecraft Steve.
You could be Minecraft Steve.
No.
I will say one thing we probably should ban is no one can go as Game & Watch, because the only way that it makes sense if you just go in blackface, and probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, because then I would love to see Clay as Sleepy Gary. Clay would go as the villager from
that'd be hilarious.
From Animal Crossing. I don't know if Jack would go as Kirby. I think it'd be funny if Blake went as Kirby.
Oh my god! Wait, Kirby would be hilarious.
Well, I was gonna say Blake would be funny as Kirby because he's fucking 6'4".
That would be funny. I'm just thinking of one of those like the fat suits, you know?
Yes, I think Kirby would be funny. I think I I think it'd be funny if one of us went in as Zero Suit Samus.
That'd be good. Dude, I just want to dress up as Peach. That'd be hilarious. I feel like
Peach would be fucking funny. If somebody dressed in like the full Ganon robe, I think that would also be sick.
I feel like the more over the top, the better.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to go as one of the anime. I want to go as like fucking Bayonetta.
Yeah. I'm going.
Or go
this year is basically
go as Cloud with a giant
the hair,
like
just like
obnoxious sword.
It's cosplay. We're doing cosplay this year. It's not even.
They'll be
costumes.
like, it's not Comic-Con.
Yeah,
They're like, what are you doing?
We're walking in like full cosplay, just like I don't give a fuck. I think.
Well, the reason I also think this would be funny is because we would just imagine us at a bar, and then you just hear PK fire just across the bar. People are like, why are these kids? Why are these weird dudes keep screaming stuff outside at a bar?
That would be so fucking funny. PK fire, and I'm lighting up a cig. PK fire. That would be so funny.
Just do the fucking Meta Knight.
Oh man. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I don't know what else we'd do. I don't know what a function. I mean, I think the function one we could do relating to us, like the house. We could obviously do that. The only thing is we need 2 more. It would make sense.
Wait, what do you mean? We need 6?
I guess to get it away. Well, I was gonna say okay, I'll just give it away. But we thought about for all of us doing streamers, like we just said.
Oh yeah.
And we've got 2 obviously, but we need 2 more.
Yeah.
There's nothing distinctive about two other ones.
Yeah. We could do. I don't know. I always think of like the most fucking basic ones.
I think it'd be funny if somebody was Pokemon. I mean, they wouldn't get it.
That would be
none of us are
hilarious.
Asian.
Yeah, or female.
Yeah. But
that would be funny. I don't know. I've been trying to come up with some good ones, but like,
see, because that's what I want to do. Is I was like, there's so many bad Halloween costumes that aren't cool or aren't original.
Yeah, or been done too much. I love
or
the idea.
we've already done.
Or we've already done. True. I love the idea of Phineas and Ferb. I think that would be hilarious. Or Perry and Doofenshmirtz. I think that pair is better. I like that pair so much better. I don't care about Phineas and Ferb. I care about Perry and Doofenshmirtz. We could do. We already have a couple of SpongeBob ones that are in the pipeline.
I've already gone as Squidward, or I already did SpongeBob because Joe went as Squidward one year.
Oh, nice. And then
my aunt literally sewed together stuffing like a belt of tentacles for my brother to just put on. So
that's hilarious.
And he just had a Squidward mask and just a brown shirt. So
WWE, that'd be funny. I don't know that many WWE people. It would just be like it might be like a hard one.
Ooh, that would actually be good. I'd like to do that.
We do Randy Savage.
I would literally just carry around this microphone. Rock. I would just carry around this microphone and just go, "Shut up, bitch." Just all the. That's it.
The fanny pack. Oh, you could go as The Rock in like that you know, with the
turtleneck chain
and then yeah.
No, because we literally one of my roommates. Shout out Mike Garcia here. He literally had that outfit. We bought we bought him a chain because he walked in. We're like, Mike, you have no idea what you dressed as. And he's like, what? And we just show him the picture, and he looks almost exactly.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I mean, he's Hispanic, so he's already got the darker color skin. He's got the beard. He's
got
the,
I didn't think about
hair.
that.
He's got the hair.
You're kind of pasty.
And yeah, I'm too white to be.
Damn.
Well, here's the other thing. None of us are jacked, so like
yeah.
We also.
But it would still be funny, I think.
Somebody just goes around shirtless with just baggy cargo shorts and just a hat. And
dude,
everyone's just like, we can't see you.
HH would be hilarious, I think.
Oh, Hulk Hogan. Duh. I was like Triple H. I think I've never heard of Double H. Triple H is a WWE star.
Okay. Just the two. That's how he signs off all his tweets. HH
didn't know that. Well, if that was that, I'd literally like to lose my voice just going woo and just be Ric Flair. But,
that'd be fire. Ric Flair.
I don't have blonde. I need a blonde mullet wig then.
Okay. Then do it. I don't know what his whole
limousine driving, Rolex wearing, steal your girl. I'm Ric Flair. Whoa! I mean, I fucking love that video.
Oh my god!
That, but now Ric Flair is by far my favorite professional wrestler out there, with probably The Rock second, solely because of the "shut up, bitch."
Shut up, bitch.
First off,
okay,
it's too easy. Because have you ever seen how Twitter just has that on standby?
What?
Anytime a girl says something that's stupid, all of the replies are just the GIF or the video of The Rock going, "Shut up, bitch." Like that's it's literally like it's just a girl will say anything that's slightly controversial, and just so many subtweets are just filled with that.
Dude,
video.
Twitter's so toxic.
I know it is, but it's so fucking funny.
Okay. Fucking. I think we should definitely do that. WWE people. That would be hilarious.
We'll lock that in. Be a lot of
Oh,
black.
dude.
We don't really wear. Who's going as the Undertaker?
Oh man.
Oh,
I
Ric
don't know.
Flair. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll get you a blonde wig. That'll be fine.
Um.
I don't know. We'll let Connor have first dibs because he's the only one that actually watches WWE.
Yeah. If my brother was doing it, he would also have it because he watched them. But do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing's fucking.
I mean, you just got married, but it sounds like you one don't want to talk about that, and two you just got hammered. That was
What?
the whole. That was a little sum up.
I would love to talk about it. Sarah, if you're listening, it was a beautiful wedding. It actually was. It was a wonderful. It was like 40 minutes also, the whole mass, which was awesome. But it was beautiful. Cried a little bit, just out of the left eye. I don't cry out of my
Were
right
you
one.
groomsman?
Yeah.
Okay, I was very confused. I was like, I didn't think you were, but then I saw you wearing the outfit, and I was like, I think you were a groomsman.
Yeah, it was really fun actually. It was. I think it was.
Did you do a bachelor party at all? Did you do one? for him?
Yeah. I mean, it was just like they just. I was late to it, but they just like chilled. They just went to dinner and then went back to the.
Colin
Andrew's
was late
place.
to something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was doing homework, but no, I think it was as good as you can possibly make a COVID wedding. You know, just like with nothing being open and like a maximum capacity of people. I think it was still very.
How many
fun.
people were there?
We probably at the actual wedding probably like 70 or so.
Okay, because I remember one of the Rufino's weddings we worked. They had like fucking. They had 80 people, and they fucking drank like. They drank like we were about to run out of alcohol. And they had to go like, oh my god, the amount that they drank, and they partied so hard, it was
Nice.
insane. And I was just like, damn, this is great.
But yeah, I mean we partied as hard as we could for 25 people in a room.
I'm glad we did something, not to like take the shine off your sister, and I hope she doesn't hear this because she'd probably be mad hearing it after the fact. But, we really wanted to crash that wedding.
Yeah,
but,
I know, dude.
but
If
we
it
were
was
just like, it's gonna be weird if you crash a wedding
already-
and the only people there know you and know you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So
I told her, I'm like, hey, all my friends are coming to crash the wedding. This is whenever it was like before COVID or whatever, and she's like, okay. And I was like, okay, cool. Just let it
we
go.
were totally ready. We were like, just like,
but yeah, it just If
well,
in another life or whatever.
Well, the second thing we thought about is if we didn't have anything to do, we were just gonna throw a party at Stacy's house because we knew no one was gonna be there.
It's so funny. Mom just gets the notification from like the Ring or whatever, for like Nest or whatever, and it's like, oh, there's been activity in the backyard, and it's like,
it's
Elliott. Oh man, that'd have been so funny. Anyway, hey, you want to talk about jerseys?
Yeah. So we've just to wrap it up. When this episode airs, I actually finished it. So we've got sick jerseys. I'm gonna try and get as best pictures of it up as possible, but they aren't gonna be in. But I placed the order this week, so they will be available for pre-order when this episode. Well, technically now, but when this episode is live, they will be open. We only have a very limited amount.
What does that amount? Can we say what the
I
amount
was
is?
gonna keep it a secret.
Okay.
Just, for demand's sake.
Oh yeah, that's
You know.
limited.
Well, it is limited. I mean,
is
we
limited.
didn't order that many. And you're getting one of them, so that's one less.
Yes.
Yes. So, for those who haven't seen it, it's a black baseball jersey, button down, with
We'll post
neon pink. Yeah, you'll see the pictures.
Yeah, we'll post a
you've already
picture.
seen a picture of me in it on our Instagram, but I'm gonna try and post a more formal one that you can get a better idea. The only difference between the one that I have versus the one that we're gonna actually make is that instead of it being number 69, it's gonna be number 20 because we started the podcast in 20, and God knows 2020 has been an interesting year.
Yep.
Also, it's gonna actually have a name on the back. Mine doesn't have a name on the back, and it says it's Y.A.K, but the acronym because you already know. So
Yak, what the fuck going on?
yeah, you already know. Well, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but just yak,
Also, I
You
want to
already
really
know.
quick say in this outro that fuck whoever's doing the yard right now or doing whatever because
yeah. I hope y'all can hear that.
But anyway,
Doesn't sound like it can pick it up. I'm gonna make sure it
the
can.
thing that's yeah, it's picking up a little bit, but
Perfect.
Anyway,
it's very annoying.
Those are going to be on pre-sale for this Friday. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to keep it at a little special price. They're going to be available for like $35, so that I'm going to make them super cheap, just as like our first intro to merch. But I'm in the process of getting up another merch store to have more merch for those who want it. That's going to have a more wide variety, but it's going to be of the less, quote, eccentric pieces that we're going to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it on here. Like, I'm thinking about if these jerseys kill it, you know, the Miami retro jerseys for the Heat?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about completely ripping that off and just putting the Function instead of Miami.
Do it. That'd be amazing. I love those jerseys.
So, yeah, because I wanted to get it. So, and then I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to put the Function. It's the same vibe. So be on the, actually, yeah, it's not really a spoiler, but get hyped for that. So, the faster you sell out on those, the faster I can get those Heat jerseys made. So, yeah. Those will be on pre-order. Be on the lookout for the other merch store that's going to have more of just like the everyday stuff instead of like the shit you break out for parties or just for your fit to go stupid. And we really appreciate
quote us on that.
What?
So you can quote them on that.
Yeah.
For your fit to
we
go
really
stupid.
appreciate all your support. These jerseys, if you do this is really going to help us out. And we are excited to continue with actual guests now that we can host guests because we got our audio situation. So be on the lookout for our sick guests that are coming up because we've got some guests. We got some really solid ones.
Get ready for some more Function collaborations
and,
that aren't 20 minutes.
But we will see you next week.
Peace.
There's the Function live from the 225.